Welcome to the third exhibition hall, which covers the period of the 19th century. Since 1802 Pryluki has been a county town in Poltava province. At that time the town looked like a village. Historians write, although all the county towns of Little Russia have a rural appearance, the town of Pryluki, except its middle, looks even more like a village. For example, the suburb of Kostivci is a village in the full sense of the word. There are only vegetable gardens, hayfields, and harvest fields. It is not surprising that the town looked like a village, because in 1834 it suffered from being ruined by a fire again. However, the city was gradually rebuilt. The exposition presents the approved general plan of the city's development in 1860 with a clear quarterly development. In the post-reform period, commercial agriculture, the cultivation of grain for sale, was particularly successful. Pryluki district specialized in tobacco cultivation. The horizontal display exhibits the badges Elected Comrade of 1861, Village Headman, Village Tens, Field Watchman, and medals from Poltava Agricultural Society of 1865 for work in forestry. The exposition presents the main elements of our ancestors' ordinary life, a chest painted with flowers, where they kept all most precious things, namely shirts, edges, beads, towels, a baby cradle, a laundry tub, a straw basket, a rocker, a wash, a ruble, irons, and other items of everyday life of ordinary citizens. At the same time, respectable, status individuals lived nearby in the city and surrounding villages. Thus, the village of Vaizbukivka is connected with the history of the Volkonsky Rachmanovs, where a fabulous estate was located. The remains of colored water tiles from the estate can be seen in detail in the exhibition. The exhibition features a family corner of the famous Haligans, which presents items from the family estate in the village of Sokorentsy, including furniture, such as the wardrobe from the boudoir of Katerina Vasilievna Haligan, the chair from Hryhorij Pavlovich's study, the carved wooden stand and the picture frame. Hryhorij Pavlovich is known to be one of the initiators of the liberation of peasants from serfdom, who opened the first loan company on the left bank. Hryhorij Pavlovich was the chairman of Pryluki District School Board. He was one of the founders of the male and female gymnasiums in Pryluki and the founder of Pavlo Haligan College in Kiev. He financially supported Ukrainian artists and writers and contributed to the publication of magazine Kievska Starina. He paid special attention to the study of Ukrainian ethnography. He was an honorary citizen of Pryluki. Exhibit number 2 is dedicated to Great Kobzar, who visited Pryluki many times. In 1846 he arrived to the town and Huston Holy Trinity Monastery to paint the monuments of architecture and history. The poet reflected his impressions of staying in Pryluki in his novel, The Musician. Kobzar dedicated poem, Banderist, Grey Eagle, to Mykola Andreyovich Markovich, who was the resident of Pryluki, author of 5-volume History of Malorussia, and the poem Caucasus, to Count de Balmen, who illustrated Kobzar and died in the Caucasus during the Dargan hiking. At the end of the 19th century Pryluki was already a significant cultural and educational center of Poltava province. There were theaters, cinemas, a library, printing houses, and a museum in the town. There were county and parish schools, private boarding houses and elementary schools. Among them, the most recognized was the private boarding house of P.P. Biletsky-Nosenko in Lipintsy, where mostly children of wealthy families studied. Exhibit number 4 presents a letter of praise from a student of Pryluki Male Gymnasium in the early 20th century, a concert announcement and photo portraits of Mykola Kostomarov, who lived near Pryluki for 10 years, and Pavlo Biletsky-Nosenko, the author of the first dictionary of the Ukrainian language. Several industrial enterprises were founded, including Rabinovik and Fratkin Tobacco Factory, which is still working today and has become one of the most powerful enterprises in the city. A railroad was built. The reform of local administrative self-government in 1864 resulted in the sign of the city mayor presented in exhibit number 5.